Hello. Alright, check. Just seeing if everybody's hearing me. Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day. Kind of gloomy weather to start the episode in. But yeah, we just jump right into it. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Yeah, yesterday some interesting things happened. You know, we died a few times, but not without getting diamonds. Diamantes. Yeah. To be honest, I was hoping for some more diamonds because we got 19. Probably start working on making some equipment. I think we left a lot more in the cave, but we just went in there with nothing. So it's like basically shooting ourselves in the leg with that situation. We have no food. Can I sleep? I would like to sleep so I can get this rain out of my ears. Pork chops. I'm here with the cat and the farm. So currently we're sitting at 26 subscribers. I want to say thank you guys for helping me get to 26. I know that we'll grow even further. You know, it's all in the beginning, and we'll definitely make it to more than, we'll make it to 1,000, and then from there we'll just take it to the next level, from 1,000 to 1,500 to 2,000 to up to 1,000,000. I have a special, like in my room, I have this paper with like the date and the time to a specific subscriber goal. Well, not to what I want to, but to the date and the current amount of subscribers I have. I look at it every day with a Bible verse right underneath it. Joshua 1 verse 9. And I've been watching that, and I trust that things are going to blow up, or we're going to grow a great community. So not nighttime? Oh my days. I feel like it's been raining for both episodes. But yeah, nevertheless, we have to keep it going. Today's focus, we're gonna try and finish the base and then work on probably like securing some more resources. Like I said, this is a part of my one year series where I play Minecraft every day for a minimum of 20 minutes. And we just have good vibes. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. I know like some episodes are bland and they could be a lot more exciting to talk about. But if it is that you guys want a different direction when it comes down to how I make these videos, because the thing is I have to try to make the videos, edit them and post them before the day ends, so it's like same day done duties, and I have a few other things to do. So but your feedback really does matter in all of this. Like there's no point in making videos for people who don't want to watch it. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and I look forward to seeing when we get to day 10 actually. So we'll do mine. So like day 10 we're gonna do something special, day 20 we're gonna do something special, and then we're gonna skip to day 40, and then day 60, then day 80 we do something special, all the way up until we get to day 65. But yeah, we're gonna do some special stuff each time, just to, you know, commemorate the time that we spent playing this one year series. Finally it's clearing up. Nice. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Yesterday I kind of spoke about the like growing as a small content creator, and like the different types of people who, you know, are growing or have the audience to grow. I realized that even for some creators, like I said, they do give up early on, in retrospect to what is being offered, like viewership wise. Like a lot of people really just want to have like a decent following, but in retrospect, you have to give it time. But that's not what I want to talk about today, because I feel like I spent 2 episodes talking about that, and the time's kind of limited. Yeah, so today, what I wanted to talk about really was, you know, just good vibes, to be honest. That's not what I want to talk about though, but torches. I need to get torches. Yeah, we need to get some torches. But what I wanted to talk about really was it's something that's been on my mind. Lol, sorry, I got caught up with a call or a meeting with my mom just then. Well, not my mom, my mom's friend. Yeah, they wanted me help with some tech stuff. But yeah, that reminds me of something that's been on my mind for a while. Like, are university kids like is the work field cooked for like incoming university students? Like, is the number decreasing for how many people can get degrees, or not even just degrees, but jobs with their degrees? Like, as a university student myself, it's kind of tough to say, to be honest. Like this past summer, before I even started streaming or recording videos, I applied to 30 jobs. I even have like an Excel sheet of all the jobs I applied for, who gave me a call back and stuff like that. And of all of those companies, I got zero. And when I mean zero, what I say, callbacks, like to get the job or even be shortlisted for the opportunity. Yeah, zero. And I was like, nah, there's no way. Like, it has to be something more than that. There's no way that I'm going to university 3-4 years and my resume, I think my resume is pretty decent. Like, it compared to somebody my age, I think it stacks up nicely with the experiences that I've had the opportunity to work within the field, do stuff within my respective degree area. But it's just shocking, to say the least. You know, like, you'd think that to some extent that us university students would be able to matriculate in some capacity into the workforce, but nothing. I got 0 callbacks for an internship. Like I said, 30 jobs and not 1 callback. And that really brings to light the issue. Are university students gonna be able to get jobs? Especially in a job market like Jamaica. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Genuinely, I think we have one of the worst job markets for upcoming students or people within specific fields. Granted, not everybody is gonna get a job, and oversaturated sectors are going to look for the best of the best when picking people to get those jobs. And in hindsight, when you think you're the best at something because you have the papers to match up, sometimes that's not the reality. That's just really not the reality. Yeah, like I said, for me, it was a big culture shock for me when I had the resume, I had the grades, I have experience outside of those fields, so it's not like I haven't worked in a workplace before or anything of that sort. But even so, not much opportunity to even say move into something within that and within my own field. It's a little depressing. And I don't want to be a downer on anything. I don't want to be a downer on anything. Yeah, I don't want to be a downer or anything. Sorry, I had to lock in just then. But it just seems like, as a young adult coming up into the workforce, because the thing is, streaming doesn't have to necessarily work out for me. And at the same time, I can't put all my eggs in one basket. So I can't say, oh, I'm going to do this because this is what is going to get me the money. I'm going to put in the work to make this an opportunity that can, you know, help propel myself, my family, and the people around me into a better lifestyle. But at the same time, not, the reality is it's harder. And it's even harder now because of what the job market is like in present time. There was this popular like news report that came out like actually not early last year, like last summer. About 30 people applied for a summer job at a I need food. And yeah, it just really put into retrospect how badly like wanting to improve is like, or even getting jobs. Sometimes the older folks don't want to leave the jobs, and that makes it harder for us as young people to even move up in the world of work. We're limited to what is presented in front of us, but sometimes jobs are asking for too much. And this is not me complaining, because really and truly, there's no point in getting a job that you don't have the skill set or the ability to work in it. But at the same time, don't treat us like we can't learn to work. We went to school for 13, 14 years of our lives. It's probably the only thing we know to do is learn. And in our own right, we want to be able to provide for our families. Like, we shouldn't be subjected to a store job. Like, you graduate with a master's degree in molecular science or electronics and computer science, but the only job that can take me because one, either people don't want to leave their roles as leave their roles because of the time they've spent in it, or they don't want to leave, or they don't want to give the next generation an opportunity to work or learn or grow. Like, some people have to start from nothing, but if there's nothing to give, then how can somebody even matriculate at any at all? It's very depressing. It's very depressing to see that, like, the younger generation having a hard time making money or even earning for themselves because they're subjected to jobs that don't pay well and they have to break their backs doing for decades. And I don't want to seem like, oh, I'm trying to say, oh, we don't want to work. I think young people do want to work. I think in our own right we want to provide for ourselves, but it just doesn't seem fair. And I was looking at the numbers. The way how things are, we're not gonna get any better if we don't actually shift from that structure of earning. Sometimes you have to let go of jobs so that other people can earn. Like, people won't be able to provide for themselves or their families, and some people sit in jobs for decades. And no matter how much emerging technology is present, or how much things change, letting go of that seemingly never happens because they're so held up on those jobs. And that's why you'd be surprised to see why a lot of young people turn to other forms of earning money, whether it's scamming or let's forget the negative way of earning. Like, let's look at the positives, like starting their own business, because people don't create jobs for them, so some people have to go and create the jobs themselves. But creating jobs for yourself also comes with its own jurisdiction of like painstaking, like time and stuff. But in reality, and developing connections. But in reality, it's better to do that than sit down and not earn for yourself. I really wish there was an opportunity for people to climb out of the negative social circle, working status, where young people do have a future in emerging fields and stuff like that. And it's less about being a TV ad, because sometimes they do this for people as a television ad. Oh, get a job in this place for XYZ types of demographic or people because it's an emerging market. In reality, some people just want a decently paying job enough to be able to take care of their needs. And my mom and I were talking the other day, and we came to the conclusion that people really don't want to just work to make money, you know? Some people work because they want to be able to feed themselves, enjoy their lives. Enjoy their lives, you know, have fun with their friends and families, and not feel like they're being burdened. But unfortunately, the market doesn't present itself to give that opportunity. It says work, 9 to 5, 8 to 10, whatever time they do give you. And then at the end of it, after 20 years of painstaking like sacrifice, that's not good. After 20 years of painstaking sacrifice, you don't, I can't see anything. Yeah, but after 20 years of painstaking sacrifice, there's nothing left to earn for yourself. Like, what? I have to spend my 20s, or not my 20s, my 50s enjoying life, earning for myself. Oh, just do this. Oh. I have to spend 20 years earning for myself just to say, be able to live in some form of reality. And then by then, aren't I already too old to do the things I love? Charge! We don't give people enough credit, to be honest, on the years of service to. We kind of let things just go by as mediocrity. We don't give people their flowers, but that's a whole other topic. I'm really talking about, are young people able to earn for themselves in this current job market? And is it that for the 1%, the 2%, the 3% that gets the jobs, do the other 97 at some point get to earn for themselves? Because there's one thing to spend time getting an education and earning and getting that big 6-figure job, but what's the point if I'm spending all that time and that 6-figure job doesn't see me at any point? And it's not rushing the process, but more getting what you deserve. And as time goes by, you realize that it shifts from, like, each market is gonna become oversaturated in its own right, and whoever does become the next millionaire in some degree is gonna be somebody that creates business for other people more than just working for a large tech firm. That's really the next millionaire idea. It's not somebody that does this one thing by themselves, but somebody else that creates jobs for the people. I would really wish to see some form of change in that capacity, at the very least. Like give the young people the opportunity to work, earn, take care of families, take care of themselves without having to be burnt out or burdened. Alright, let's upgrade. Like I said, some things take time and some things people will never let go. Diamond shovel. Some things some people will never let go, and sword, spear. Yeah, some things some people will never let go. That's a lot of tools. All right, let me make some armor. Throw that out. Throw that out. Chest plate and boots. Alright, now we're partially upgraded. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I need more space. I really need to start working on the house. I think next episode we'll actually build the house. Might be that might be a longer video than what I normally post for these. But we need to start working on stuff because this storage situation is getting out of hand. And yeah, I'm not a messy person, so. Yeah. But will people be able to earn? Like I said, that's a topic to think about. Will emerge? Actually, let me see. There's one villager there, and there's one over here. All right. Yeah, I don't want the villagers dying out on me. Yes, that's 2 villagers. There's 3, 4. All right, we have enough. All right. But yeah, so much to think about regarding like life. I just hope that at the end of the day, we don't have to harm people in order to make it. Because if it gets to that point, then we're a done cause. Like we're a lost cause. There's no climbing out of that. Once you start hurting people just to survive, yeah, then you're a lost cause. You won't make it out of that one. Yeah, guys. But to be honest, we just have to keep our heads high. Look out for each other. Be each other's brother. Be your brother's keeper, basically. But on another note, the World Cup. What a scare! Honestly, I've been enjoying it lately. Like what that World Cup has been, like what has been happening in the World Cup. I've been enjoying every second of it, to be honest. Still can't believe that Argentina somehow managed to pull away that victory against Egypt. It's reminding me of Senegal versus Belgium. Don't know how you sell a win like that, but we keep it pushing, right? We keep it pushing. Hopefully, it's not a repeat. Granted, if Argentina wins it again, they would have shown why they deserve to win it again. Although, like, consistency wise, like maybe not all the matches they've been their best, but they still put out effort. But with respect to the other teams like Norway, Egypt, well, Egypt just lost them, but Norway, who else is in there? France, Spain, the contenders that people really are talking about in this World Cup, Belgium. I hope in some right that they do, somebody new gets to win it. And it's no hate on Messi. I think what Messi has done over the years is immaculate. Being able to pull off victory after victory, maintaining that level of, what I say, athletic efficiency. Not many athletes can even do that. So kudos to him for being able to pull off quality. I wish I could drag. I just need this one. Oh yeah. To some degree, I hope that, you know, that somebody new wins. And with the job thing, it really is something to talk about. Cause like as a young adult coming into the world, what is it that I'm going to do? Like I said, streaming doesn't have to be my means of performing. Streaming does not have to be my means of earning. It could be a side hustle. But if it does become the main like or income earner for my household, I'd be grateful for that. Like being a creator, like helping, like bringing some smiles to people's faces in their videos. I don't even think I need to put that in my description. Like just seeing it in the comments. I don't have to tell you to make my videos put a smile on your face. Like my videos should put a smile on your face. And I hope that at the end of the day, whether it is that it's my videos that you watch to the end, or whether it be someone else's videos that you watch to the end, I hope that in some light you find peace yourself. That you're able to create that life that you want for yourself, that earning, that peace, and that it doesn't just take a YouTube video or a YouTuber to give you peace. You can create your own peace. But if I can help with that in some capacity, I'm glad I was able to be there. Thank you guys for choosing me to be a YouTuber. Thank you guys for choosing me to be a streamer. And I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys enjoy all that there is to enjoy in life. If it is that you're in school, make the most of school. If it is that you're at work, make the most of work. If it is that you're just at home watching the World Cup with a beer in your hand and smiles on your face, watching your team win, or tears in your eyes watching your team lose. Just remember, be great, guys. Be great. And be happy. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Love y'all.